Another option, if your document is not in Word and you cannot drag and drop it into your poetry booklet, you can simply copy and paste the text into a text box. And I will show you how to do this on this side of the page. So the first thing I want to do, if I am going to copy and paste the text only into the poetry booklet, I'm going to create a text box in the poetry booklet. So I'm going to go to this left side toolbar, click on the T tool for text box, and I'm going to create a text box on the page. I'm then going to go to my Finder window to select a poem, and this time I'm going to open Crayola Crayon. So I open the document, I highlight the text, and then I am going to copy the text, or I could click Command C to copy. I'm going to go back, or once I have copied the text, I'm going to go back to my poetry booklet. I can simply click on the ID button down here to bring up my poetry booklet again, and I am going to now paste it, or click Command V. So I scroll down and I notice that I have more text than my window, than my text box. So I'm going to highlight the text, and I'm going to make the font smaller first to see if that fixes the problem. So I double click on the text box to bring up the text tool, highlight the text, I go up here and make it 11 font. Now this doesn't change the font of what was not in the text box, so I again need to change my 3 lines that were added when I made the font size smaller. And I still see that I need a bigger font, or a bigger text box. So I'm going to go back up to the black arrow, I'm going to expand my text box, and now I see that I've got one more line, or actually I have many more lines, 4 more lines. I'm going to click back on the text box, highlight those new lines, and then make sure that they are all 11 font. Okay. So I see this is a big poem. Now I can bring this one right up to the bleed line. And I see that if I want to make this poem all fit on one page, I'm going to have to bring it right up to the top of bleed line. So that may mean that I need to go back over to my other poem and move it up also to the bleed line. So now I have the poems at the same height. Now it's particularly important when there are 2 poems on either page that they are at the same height.